Here we go, another road trip for the Broncos this week, playing the 49ers in California on Saturday night. Of course, there's plenty to digest after they opened the preseason with that 18-17 loss in Arizona on Friday. Our Broncos insider Mike-Klis joins us now. Mike, it was back to the practice field today. Plenty of questions, like you would imagine after any preseason game. But after this one, people wanted to talk about Russell Wilson and, more importantly, his offensive line, Mike.
Yeah, there were some leaks there in pass protection, and Sean Payton talked today that they can do better in protecting, and they are going to get it cleaned up. But Garrett Bowles, remember Garrett Bowles coming back from that fractured leg right around the ankle area, hadn't played in 11 months, so he was rusty. Ben Powers, a little surprised that he struggled some, but he's working with Garrett Bowles on the pass protection, and so they need to work out some kinks and kind of get a chemistry together. And then at right tackle, Isaiah Prince was filling in for Matt McGlinchey. Good news there, McGlinchey was back on the side rehab field running those ladders with the quick steps, so it looks like he's not all that far away, should be ready for the opener. But in the meantime, Cam Fleming was moved into right tackle. He started 15 games for the Broncos last year, so they should be a little better against the 49ers.
Yeah, just looking at some of the protection issues they had, it certainly had a bearing on Russell Wilson's performance as well on Friday night.
It did. I mean, he had to get rid of the ball. There was one time he had Judy kind of open on a sideline, and Russell saw a guy coming, and it kind of blitzed in from between Bowles and Powers, and Wilson was staring down the blitzer rather than looking at the route, and he got rid of the ball, but really took one in the torso. He got clobbered a couple times, no doubt. So did Jared Stidham, the backup quarterback. Way too many hits for the quarterbacks, and of course that's one reason why a lot of coaches don't play their starters in the preseason. Sean Payton taking a different approach.
Yeah,
so it was interesting.
That was worrisome, yes.
Well, to hear Sean Payton talk about it today, the head coach, sounded like, yeah, we'll get this stuff sorted out. But, Mike, I thought today it was very interesting to hear Coach Payton talk about Mike Shanahan. You can tell he holds the former Broncos head coach in the highest regard.
I'm the most biased person only because I went to Eastern Illinois and I know Mike more. Dan had a fantastic career. I mean, they both have the credentials to be in that hall. Mike's someone who's won 2 Super Bowls. Body of work for Mike is super impressive.
Mike, you think about...
I think what puts
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, what puts Mike Shanahan over the top, also, I think, because there's 12 good finalists, including Dan Reeves is in there. John Wooten from CU for all the work he did with the Fritz Pollard Association. But Shanahan has so many assistant coaches around the league now, and everyone's using that zone block running system. Sean McVay, a Super Bowl head coach, was on Shanahan's staff. Gary Kubiak was. Matt LaFleur in Green Bay. I mean, they're all over the place. His offense is all over the place. I think that's kind of like a tiebreaker for Mike Shanahan. See how it goes with that subcommittee tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a big day. And, of course, Kyle Shanahan's on the menu for Saturday night in San Francisco. So, Mike, we'll get a chance to talk to you much more about the Broncos coming up at 5 o'clock. Thanks, as always. Hey, and today a very special day.